in these motherfucker, cause the devil gonna make you pay. Motherfucker is on his way.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the PennyBlack Tattoo Knowledgebase. Today I thought we would have a little chat about what to look for in an artist. So you've made the decision to get a tattoo. Great. Maybe you were surfing Instagram and you saw somebody's portfolio that likely was heavily photoshopped and you thought, oh yes, I want work from that person. Well, I'm here to tell you that there's a lot more to it than just seeing some awesome pictures on the internet and booking. There's also a lot more to it than just walking into a random place, pointing at some flash and saying, yeah, I want that one. Here are a few things you may want to consider when it comes time to choose a new artist. The very first thing you want to address when you're going to get a new tattoo is actually the studio itself. And I can't stress this enough. The atmosphere and ambience of a place you're going to get tattooed in is very, very important. If there's something about the studio that's setting you off that isn't quite making you feel right, say there's something humor-wise in there that doesn't click with your sense of humor and you find somewhat offensive, or it doesn't quite smell right, or it's the wrong temperature, or who knows what. If there's anything in the studio environment itself that doesn't make you feel quite at home, don't get tattooed there. You are living in a time where you are spoiled for choice. You don't have to put up with something even as incidental as a piece of artwork you don't like. If you're not happy with the studio environment itself, don't get tattooed there. That's number one. After that comes the artists themselves. When you come into a studio looking to get a new tattoo, maybe the overall studio is awesome. You think, yeah, this place is really cool. And then you meet the artist and there's something about that artist that sets you off. Maybe the artist isn't friendly enough. Maybe the artist is too friendly. Maybe the artist is a bit of a creeper. Maybe the artist has offensive body odor. Could be any number of different things. But if the artist also makes you feel in any way not perfectly at ease and comfortable, don't get tattooed by them. Again, you're spoiled for choice. You don't have to go to an artist that in any way, shape, or form makes you feel somewhat uncomfortable. If those two major prerequisites have been met, then you want to take in what their actual art is like. Then you can get tattooed by them. Why should any of this matter? Because at the end of the day, if something in the studio is making you feel uncomfortable and you get tattooed there anyways, that tattoo will now permanently remind you of what it was in the studio you weren't comfortable with. If there's something about the artist that's setting you off in some way, if they're arrogant and condescending or they dismiss any of your ideas, it doesn't matter how good the final tattoo is, that tattoo will then be a permanent reminder of what you were unhappy with. You do not want a permanent reminder of what it was that made you feel uncomfortable. I myself have experienced this firsthand. I know exactly what I'm talking about, and I'm telling you, it does not matter how good the end experience is. If there's something about the artist that set you off, you will never ever be fully happy with that tattoo. It used to be back in Sailor Jerry's day, you know, the work speaks for itself. Well, that's not the case anymore. You are spoiled for choice. There is any number of different studios 4 blocks from you right now that have amazing artists and skill. You don't have to force yourself to put up with something if it's going to impact your happiness over the rest of your life. When you're going to get a new tattoo, take the time. Make sure that the atmosphere of the shop is just right. Make sure that the artist clicks with you, makes you feel special. Then get your awesome tattoo and be happy forever. Thanks a lot. See you next time.
Motherfucker is on his way.